Hi guys, welcome to Film Companion South. I am Vishal and I've just stepped out of the first show of Pichaikkaran 2. And what else do I call it but the Varis of Billa and Shivaji. Now before I start talking about the second film, I need to tell you guys how much I love the first film. It's based on a very simple one-line plot where a rich son, needs to save his mother by living like a beggar for over a month. The second film has no particular plot like that, even though it begins with a really crazy, really fun, trashy first 15 minutes. So it begins with a situation where literally a person's brain needs to be transplanted onto a poor Pichaikkaran's body so that people can take over his 1 lakh crore worth of assets. And this really sets the tone for a movie that you really expect is going to go crazy and bonkers with this plot. And for a social drama, you would have never seen a movie with so much CGI. And the CGI is not used because this is some kind of a time travel fantasy or any kind of a science fiction movie. The CG is being used to create one more Vijay Antony. And it's a crazy looking Vijay Antony. Not only does he look in part like Vijay Antony, but it looks like what he would have looked like if he was a video game character. Imagine Vijay Antony in Kochadayan. Kochadayan Vijay Antony is one of the two main Vijay Antonys of the film. That's how crazy it is. But the problem with the film, just when you want to invest in this really ridiculous B-movie tropes, is how it transforms into a very, very generic, very, very regular Shivaji-like social drama where nothing much happens. If the first movie is about a rich guy who has to live like a poor guy, in this you kind of see the opposite happening with a poor guy trying to live like a rich guy. But there's no wish fulfillment happening, there's no fantasy, it's very basic. A lot of the predictability that comes with this movie is exactly what you imagine. When a poor guy gets a lot of money, what is he going to do? Is he going to spend it on people? Is he going to use it for his personal deeds? Is he going to go crazy with the money? Everything is referred to in the film, but none of it is satisfying. Another aspect of the second film, which feels like a cop-out compared to the first film, is how they've used the Amma sentiment in the first movie. It is one of the best parts of the first movie, and even though it really played out in an extremely melodramatic fashion, that's the reason why we kind of connected to that. Another reason why you feel a little annoyed with the second movie is how it uses the sentiments. In the first movie, the entire bedrock of that screenplay came from the fact that he needed to save his mother. It's a movie that takes Amma sentiment and does crazy things with it. The second movie, though, plays on the Tangachi sentiment. And it's not done half as well as the first film, and it just goes on and on and on with him just staring at a photo of sister for half the time. And one more time you hear him say Tangachi again, you feel like you want him to die. You don't want him to survive after that. That's pretty much the tone at which most of this film is playing out. There's not a lot of drama that really works. There are two women characters who come and go and we don't even know what they're there for. There's an item song that is as good as a bathroom break, and most of it is just random stuff in the middle. In fact, if I tell you there is a thing called Anti-Bikili that takes about 20 minutes of the movie, you will have to just watch it to understand what I'm talking about. Without the simplicity and without the great masala moments of the first part, and without the mass, without the appeal of films like Varis, Billa and Shivaji, this is somewhere in the middle of a film that you've seen 100 times before. The writing is all over the place, and even the campy, trashy fun runs out in the first 15-20 minutes or so. Vijay Antony is crazy, the Kochadayan Vijay Antony is even crazier, but the film is just flat. That's it for my review of Pichaikkaran 2. If you like this review, please hit like and subscribe to Film Companion South.